this challenge is still going on, believe it or not. I know that I have not been super duper active. Well, I have been active writing it, but not a lot of videos.
Okay.
So, Ingrid, what's happened to me? Because Ingrid deals with diets and body love, right? So it's all about mind and food. It's not just about one or the other, is it?
No.
So this is my confession, everybody, and I've been meaning to do a video on this. I have been struggling because I have been loving my boxing, and you all know how much I love boxing. Well, that gym closed.
Damn, drats.
Oh my God, so
No.
now I'm stuck without this boxing, so I've been going to every gym you can imagine.
Trying to find the right...
Yes, and you know what, I come away and I had no idea how flat it would make me feel doing a class that I considered a waste of time. So now I'm thinking about you guys out there who have not found an exercise that you like to do. Because it changes it, seriously. Like if you are not doing the right exercise, I can totally understand why some people hate it. Because I have hated it for the last couple of weeks.
That's a very interesting point. I don't know, I think you're right. You have to find what you really truly do love. And so for me, I call exercise, I look at it, I call it movement mojo.
Mojo.
So it's finding what you're saying. It's like finding what you really love to do so that you'll be more inclined to do it.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
Well, the bobs. Bob is like this rubber torso, right? That's how we were boxing. I've tried boxing, you know, it's not happening at other gyms.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some.
Cool.
I'm going to buy 2 bobs.
2 bobs?
2 bobs, because I don't want to just do it by myself. Yeah, and Max, my son's been doing a personal training course, so I'm going to get him trained up. And then the guys who have done the gym are still, you know, doing stuff. They're just relocating. So maybe I can get them over and we'll do some classes together.
That'd be perfect.
But I also think, because I used to teach aerobics, I think I will be able to cope. You know what, I'm at desperation point. So I will be able to do my own class and I'll have a friend and maybe we'll just do it together and I'll go, okay, let's do this, then let's do that, and we'll just do that
sort of buddy training, and you'll be bashing up the 2 bobs.
What do you do for exercise?
Oh, that's fantastic. I want to come.
She's
going to get my aggression out. I do, you know, I went through a really tough journey with my body. I had an eating disorder for years, and that was about sort of 10 years ago, but then I had really bad adrenal fatigue, and actually an interesting point is that 80% of Americans actually suffer from adrenal fatigue, and that's where we just are in high stress mode for so long that the body and the central nervous system kind of breaks down and we become exhausted, and the exhaustion kind of doesn't go away, and I had that. So for me, I had to do actually very
So did
nourishing.
you put on weight?
I put on weight. I went through a whole, I put on about 10 kilos. And I've had quite a journey with that where, you know, for years, for about 10 years, I was on a constant diet. I took diet pills, I starved my body, and when I started eating again, I gained quite a lot of weight. Then I got the adrenal fatigue, which is all related because I put my body under so much stress, both mentally and physically. And I had to do things that were I've done the personal training, I've done so many different types of, even spinning, a lot of very adrenaline race stuff, and I had to find very gentle exercise. So
different people like different stuff too.
Well, I was forced to as well. Like my body could not cope with that kind of intensity of, say, a spin and all that kind of thing. I love it, but I just couldn't do it at that time. So I really do a lot of hiking in nature, walking. I do a lot of prayer in nature. Like I do a thing where I pull on the universal energy of the plants, and you know, because I went through a really terrible time with my health, and they wanted to take out my fallopian tubes in my uterus.
Wow.
I had 3 surgeries. I had a benign tumor in my uterus, and it was pretty full on, and so I didn't want my tubes removed. And so I thought, look, I said to the doctors, give me a month or 2. I want to try and work on this. So I do visualization in nature, and I love connecting to nature. And I just imagined my body healing, and I would draw in the energy of the universe. I'd see it coming into my body.
See, yes, I love that. I love that.
It was amazing. And so I've learnt those sorts of things, and it's only been probably the last sort of 6 months that I've started to go back to the gym and do other things. But actually slowing down actually really helped me lose weight, because I was always a very fast, kind of intense person. I lived in New York. I was caught up in the rat race, and I needed to learn to be more sort of slower in my life, more gradual, more trusting of my body. And as I learned to relax, my cortisol and the stress hormone in my body lowered, and I naturally lost weight without actually not changing my diet very much.
But everybody, she doesn't eat sugar either.
That's true. So while saying that, I do have a very healthy diet.
She's exceptional.
I
And no dairy either.
I don't have dairy, and I also don't drink alcohol.
I guess colour and milk's out of the question.
Yeah, I know. Well, I would probably put you on that maybe once a month, because I think that...
I don't even have that often.
Yeah, really?
I was only being
And you can have wine and maybe blonde beers.
I can't drink beer because it's got gluten.
Oh, because you're gluten-free.
Yes.
So yeah, it's an interesting.
But I do like a glass of wine. So what I was saying to Ingrid, because we've been discussing me doing this program, and I love it. What she's suggesting to me is not out of the question.
Yeah.
It's quite achievable, and she's got some yummy things in there. In fact,
lots of recipes.
We can maybe we'll share the chocolate ball recipe.
Yes, definitely. It's awesome. I call them the Body Love Beauty Balls.
I haven't had one yet, but I'll put the recipe up the minute Ingrid gives it to me.
It's awesome. So for me, food is about beauty and eating for beauty, and so I love coconut oil because coconut oils are thermogenic and it helps to speed up the metabolism. So that's very good to put in your food.
Yeah.
And then raw cacao, so that's the basis of the balls. So
that's chocolate.
It's like chocolate that hasn't been processed and it's raw and it's
got more... Does it taste bitter like cocoa?
A little bit, because we're mixing it with the... we're going to put a little bit of protein powder in it. We're going to put the coconut oil. We're going to put a little bit of stevia, natural sweetener, so that it's not like carcinogenic. It's really great for sweetener. It's great for diabetics.
Not like my sugarine.
Exactly, no sugarine. We don't want any of that crap in these balls because they're beauty balls. Yeah. And it just takes away that bitter taste. So it tastes beautiful.
And so all those
you can eat them every day.
Raw foods. It's a raw food.
It is a raw food, and you can eat them every day.
How many can we have?
Well, look, sometimes I get addicted to them. Like, I get a bit more-ish.
Are they like that big? Are they the size of a rum ball?
They look like that.
I want a bigger one.
You can make it really big.
You can make a golf ball size.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? If you ate a golf ball size of it every day, almost, you wouldn't gain weight from it.
Really?
It's lovely.
These balls are sounding pretty good, everyone.
Yeah, they are. They're like a beauty elixir. Because I think one of the things they've actually done research on this, that when we connect to pleasure with food, that boosts our metabolism by up to 40%.
I should be really thin then.
You will be, because you're going to get a lot more pleasure from food, but just different foods.
And when you take the time to prepare it, sometimes it's even more delicious, isn't it? Like if we make these balls ourselves. Maybe, when you're down next, we can make a video making balls.
I might have to come by tomorrow.
How fun would that be?
I know, because... Also, if you can imagine eating food that you just know is like actually a beauty food and making you feel so good. Yeah. All that, any fear of food or putting on weight is gone. So you actually feel so much better just energetically. So maybe we can make the balls. Otherwise, I'm going to give you the recipe and you can make them yourself for your wonderful
I'll call
viewers.
them Ingrid's Fabulous Chocolate Balls.
Yes, definitely.
On the video. So they're hers, they're not mine.
Yeah, well, no, what can we call them? The Body Love Beauty Balls?
Oh, yeah, Body Love Beauty Balls.
Because I want everyone, men and women, it's unisex, to have lots of body love.
That's a cute name.
Body Love?
Body Love Beauty Balls. Yeah. Because Ingrid's got a website called
mybodylove.com. Well, actually, like mybodyloveblog as well.com or mybodylove.com. And I have a blog and I do a video every week as well.
And she's interviewed some really interesting people, like guys who've given up sugar, like different people along the way.
Different authors, like David Gillespie, who wrote Sweet Poison. I just interviewed David Wolfe from the United States, who wrote a book called Eating for Beauty and Naked Chocolate. We talked more about the benefits of eating really pure, unprocessed chocolate, which is very different from a typical Cadbury's or whatnot.
So Ingrid's got loads of information, so you have to check her out. I'll put the link on the
And I'm also going to put this divine woman on a little bit of a beauty weight loss cleanse, but she looks gorgeous, perfect.
I've said I can do it 95%.
95%, which is fine because we want her to stay on for a long time.
Because how can I have tacos without grated cheese is what I wanted to know.
You can have it. I'm going to let you have that for sure. Yes. But, you know, this woman, Megan, is divine and gorgeous, and she really doesn't need to lose very much weight, but she'd like to lose just a few pounds.
Yeah, I do. I really do.
But what we're really going to focus on is the nourishing foods, the vitamins, the nutrients, and feeling really good. And as a result, what we hope to see, and I think it'll be quite easy, is this gradual body shift and change into your ideal body shape for you, without a sense of, I'm going on a diet.
Yeah, I know. I hate that too. I don't want to be on a diet. Yes.
No, that's over, that's done with.
So stay tuned, everybody.
Stay tuned.
Because we're only into about like day, I don't know, we've got plenty of days left in the 100-day challenge to make this work.
Yeah, how many days is there in the challenge?
I don't know, where we're up to, 30 I think, something like that.
Oh really?
Yeah,
oh, well, we've got plenty of time.
I was coming down, but I've just got to, you know, I like to do a bit of exercise. I know technically that really it doesn't matter if you exercise or not, but for my arms even. Like I noticed that my arms were a lot better when I was boxing.
So Megan, I want to commend you because I think the fitness challenge is such a great idea, but I think what would be really great, I think it's where you're going completely, because we were talking about it before, which is, you know, you're talking about emotional fitness, mind fitness,
all sorts of fitness,
spiritual fitness, and by going on the Body Love program, we're going to invoke all of that wonderful energy around loving the body, accepting the body, appreciating it, looking at nutritious foods for mind, body, health.
And how we are now is how we are now. So we have to look at ourselves and think we look reasonable right now.
I think it's so important what you're saying is great, like to love what is.
Yeah,
and actually through my own health issues, like I was overweight, I felt terrible, and I had to learn to kind of love and appreciate myself, and then everything started to effortlessly transform rather than like the diet mentality of
getting
push
cranky
the body.
and,
you know, I have to make it happen fast. I just became,
isn't that what we all want? We want it to happen fast. I always want it to happen fast.
And I think that's a symptom of the culture, and also a symptom of the
It
dieting industry that tells us that we've got to punish the body into submission, that's got to happen quickly, and it doesn't. Like if you want it to last for a lifetime, it doesn't matter that it takes an extra month. That, and you, like you were talking about how you manifest things with joy. It's the same thing with the body, right?
Yes.
So we're on it. Are we going to do the joy body transformation?
Yes, we are. So I will keep you posted, everyone. And I will also give you a link so you can find Ingrid for yourself, because she does amazing videos as well. And it's been fun.
It's been fun.
Yes, and we made another video together that will be on her page.
I'm kissing them.
So I'll put the link to that as well.
I'm a big flirt.
Big kiss.
Thanks, love. Bye.